Hey guys, No Lar here, back with another Dokkan video. And this time I'm here with Periodic. Periodic, why don't you go say hello to the boys and girls out there?
What's going on? We're here for a spicy video.
Yeah, so this is part 2 of a 2-part series we're doing. Part 1 in the description below is going to be on Periodic's channel. I've collabed with him before on summons, but this is the first time we're going to do a little discussion piece. So he approached me and said, like, hey, look, let's talk about who was the biggest winners and losers out of the entire Link level update. It's been out, I guess, like 2 months now, like a month and a half, 2 months now on global around that time. So we've kind of been entrenched in it. We've been grinding, and now we have some finalized thoughts. Some things might be a little obvious to you guys, but this one we're going to talk about who are the winners. And to me, the biggest winner out of all of the Link level updates, at least to me, is the Majin Buu team. Like, all the Majin Buus don't have issues anymore with key or anything like that. And a good chunk of them have big bad bosses, which is probably the best Link at Link level 10. So yeah, go ahead and tell them about your team and who's your pick for best Link level update for you, Periodic.
So the Majins are indeed very, very strong, and I would agree with you, except for the fact that the cells, particularly physical cell. By the way, I started the event. The physical cell, I haven't actually attacked yet.
Well, let's just start. Okay, let's just go. Just go. 3, 2, 1, go. Get into the attack, and go ahead. Go and split your team.
So the physical cell, I routinely had very low on my tier list. Like, routinely. They were just sitting, or he was just sitting at the bottom of my LR tier list. And now, with this Link level update, he's actually really strong. He was always good in Super Battle Road, but now it's like, if you're able to link him up with the other LR cell, some of these links have gotten ridiculous at level 10. And that's really what we're talking about. Level 10, not level 1, right? So, like, we're just going to go through some of these physical LR cell links because they're really good. And again, Majins got buffs. I like the Majins.
Yep.
But Gentleman went from, okay, what was one of the big problems with LR Cell is the fact that he didn't have a lot of defense. I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I might have to use the item. I really despise when you only get 2 enemies because they can hit so damn hard.
Yeah.
Which is kind of rough. But anyway, Gentleman goes from 2 key to getting 10% defense. Okay, it's not bad. It's not crazy, but it's not bad. Messenger from the future, 5% attack to 10% attack. Okay, again, not crazy. And I just screwed up my my rotation, but that's fine. We're going to keep going. Big Bad Bosses. Big Bad Bosses is probably one of the biggest victories in Links in this entire, update. Because one thing that I think it did right and that Berserker did wrong was remove the HP restriction.
Yep, I 100% agree.
So attack, Jesus, baby just took so much damage. It's insane. Actually, okay, I'm not going to die. I was about to say, am I about to die here? So yeah, physical cell doing almost 2 million. I don't have him at Link level 10 yet. He's getting very close. He's at like 6s and 7s and 8s and whatnot. And he wasn't even next to the intelligence cell. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. How are you doing on your side, by the way?
About to kill. No, Goten's not dead. Well, I'm doing okay. I had to make sure to use an item because as much as Strength Super Buu, which I'll talk about in a second here, he's good. Just can't really take too much of a hit from AGL Trunks. So yeah. True.
Do I want to do? Yes, I do actually. I will take that. Boom, and then we'll be good. So yeah, Big Bad Boss is fantastic. Shocking speed, giving you a little bit of defense at the end there, 5%.
Yep.
Which is not bad. It's not incredible. It's not bad. Ultimate Life Form is like, I'm loving these new links at level 10 where they just add 15 things.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, it used to give you just 2 key. Now you're going to get back 3% HP. And that's one of the only type of links, the recovering HP, that doubles up. So if you have somebody in the middle, it'll actually link to the left and right, which is kind of wacky that it does that. Oh, double cooler transformation. Let's go.
Go.
And then Fierce Battle, obviously 15 to 20%, and the Legendary Power 10 to 15%. So he just gains a lot more power, gains more defense, and that health regeneration. Like, he went from being pretty terrible to now being very, very strong in a lot of different game modes. So I'm a big fan of the LR Cell. And listen, I'm going to let you talk about your Majins, your little Majins over there.
Yeah, so I guess the criticism about the Majin team has always been the links were a little all over the place, and at least like within Kid Buu, he has no key links at all.
Right.
So at best,
which was wild.
I know. I was just like, okay, so he's got a bunch of attack links, cool, but like he can't get him to super. That was like rough. And in the beginning, everyone's like, "We'll just run a bunch of supports," which I do. I usually run supports. So he would start off at like 8, 9 key, and sometimes though, you know, the keyboard sucks, and it's like, well, he's getting to 11, so great. But yeah, it's just now like infinite regeneration, Majin power. They give key links now. Go kill some people.
By the way, the super tech animation of Strength Cooler in his like final form punching Goten into a wall is so disturbing.
Little much.
He looks like he's wearing a church outfit and he's just getting absolutely bodied. It's so bad.
All right, yeah, just to continue on my thought process here. Yeah, so like the fact that you know, now they get key links, and of course now we've got like 4 key leads, right? So there is no issue supering whatsoever. But like just the amount of sheer power they get, you know, while standing tall, like a lot of these links, like, and again, Big Bad Bosses is probably they just died. Holy crap! Okay,
oh, baby.
All right,
let's go.
All right, I'm gonna try to hop in real quick. Maybe I can catch up, but
I've been using items, by the way, so that's I don't know if you were.
Well, I was, but the problem was what's it called? Super Buu was only getting 1 attack, but of course he got supered.
Of course.
So, and I didn't debuff that guy, so all right, I'm gonna try to get back on this. But anyways, the whole point I'm trying to make, and of course it gets a little more sour because I died. The point I was trying to make is that these guys got a huge buff. Like big buff in terms of their power creep. So yeah, this team, I've always loved the I played JP because of Buhan in
really
October of 2016, I want to say that happened. Am I gonna die again? No, maybe I did. What the hell just happened?
Let's go.
All right, well, Periodic's gonna wreck me here unless I find someone else. Okay. Anyways,
it looks like my team has won this argument.
Quite possibly, yeah. All right, let's take him. He's got 1 dude.
I might actually die on this turn because I don't want to use any more items. I think I've been going a little bit too item happy.
You know what? I'm gonna use a Whis this time.
Have to. This one is a rough one. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna trust in the boys.
Goten. So, I mean, look. Okay, so outside of the cells, because I do agree with you, LR physical cell got a huge boost, and of course we're talking the same thing about the int cell. Like everyone, the first ever villain or extreme Dokkan Fest LR was pretty underwhelming when he first came out, but now he's pretty good. So, is there anybody else you would say that really got a huge boost out of the link level updates?
Yeah, well, you brought it up a little bit with the LR Intelligence Cell gaining the all of those boosts. I think the LR cells are much stronger. I think there's a lot of links that popped up that, for example, just added a little boost, but that's really all they needed. Prepare for Battle, for example, stays with the 2 key, which is not bad, but then you're gaining an extra 5% attack and defense. and some other ones, right? Like the ones that I always find funny are ones like Cold Judgment and like Fierce Battle and stuff like that, where they're just like, you know, Cold Judgment, like 20% defense was not enough for you. 25% defense is enough. You know what I mean? Like they're just going to give you a little extra defense. Those links are like very gradual increases, which I'm a fan of. Now, the links that I think are like insane are the ones that give you crit, like Dismal Future.
Yep.
That is so crazy. That Dismal Future is just like, hey, you only got 1 key before. Now we're going to give you 2 key. And oh, what's that? You also want 5% chance to crit? Sure. Here it is. Take it. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. That's too good. You're giving us too much at that point. You're giving us too much. So
yeah.
I think units like the LR Rose, that whole like subset of characters, the Rose, the Zamasus, the Goku Blacks and stuff like that, they got so much. Because remember, most of them are big bad bosses as well.
Yep.
So it's like, damn. Fear and Faith, you're okay, you know, negating 10% defense of the enemy, whatever. But yeah, like a lot of those things, Dismal Future, insane. Big bad bosses, Fierce Battle, like.
Okay, I died again. Oh shit! What the hell's going on today?
No, Lard, what is going on, bro?
I mean, I was like, look, we're gonna get rid of him. We'll heal up, and then I'll just eat a 400k super. So, like, what happened?
No one is gonna believe what we're saying because they're like, these guys don't even know how to play the game.
Yeah, we're getting wrecked while we're saying these guys got super, you know, super boosted and stuff. But anyways, no, I mean, I agree with you. I think Dismal Future, some of those like the future links, you're like. Battlefield Diva, right? Like that's got a 5% dodge on it.
I haven't even thought of that.
Right? So like, yeah, when you see that, you're like, okay, come on. Like they didn't like you look at all the Peppy gals and you're like, they didn't really get that boost, did they?
Right.
And they gave them that boost. So
Peppy gals, I do believe that when Peppy gals get to 150% lead, they're gonna be actually insane. Like once Peppy gals get to 150.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good units on Peppy Gals, and you can still make, you know, some more. Like, who do you think they would choose as a leader for Peppy Gals?
Thing is, like, if you're talking 150, it's got to be a Dokkan Fest. So, like, what female character would sell enough to be a Dokkan Fest? Really, the question you need to be asking, right? And I
mean, I think we already know the answer to that. Swimsuit Bulma all day. Like, do a little, you know, do some fake Grand Order. And you want top grossing. That's easy.
Easy money. Easy money.
Easy money, bro. Are you kidding me? That's one thing that is shocking. I know we're kind of jumping all over the place, but you play a lot of gacha games, so you kind of know the dominance of fake Grand Order in JP.
Yep.
And they are like, you know, one of the most ecchi games that's mainstream right now. And the fact that Dokkan Battle has been second to them in JP and beaten them in Global for so long without having any fan service, you know, girl characters.
Yeah. That's
kind of wild.
I don't disagree. I don't get it either. Like, they could really, like, it would put them over the top if we got semi-regular updates with with some beach swimsuit outfits, you know, kind of thing. Like, it surprises me they don't want to do that. But hey, I mean, I guess it's an order mandate from the top because they want to. So
that's got to be what it is.
Yeah, it must be because there's no reason why they wouldn't. On top of that, Fate's got...
crap. Bro, I'm sorry. Metamorphosis
just healed you?
Healed me from 50% to 100%. Like, that's insane. I was like, I might have to use an item. Nope, never mind. That is wild. All right, I'm actually going to be risky here. I'm going to allow Cooler to tank this. I'm pretty sure I still have my Whis effect active.
Okay, so you're on the,
should be good.
Was it Goku and Vegeta in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said just finish the first stage again after like the fourth start over again.
I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I should have took the booze.
No, it's fine. I mean, I just, RNG is RNG, Just,
yeah, true.
Wants to screw you, it screws you. All right, I'm just...
Yeah, I've talked about this before, but I'm actually not a huge fan of Super Battle Road because I feel like, it is just like, okay, you're facing a lot of enemies you've already faced before. They just have a lot of health, a lot of damage, and a lot of defense. That was like the best that Bandai can come up with. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to call it Super Battle Road, and you have to fight them on a road, and they're going to have more HP, attack, and defense. It's like, that's it. That's all it is.
That's all we're getting. Yeah.
That's all it is.
I mean, the first SBR, sure, that was challenging. You need to have the specific units and whatnot. Fine. I am not a fan of Extreme whatsoever because they didn't change anything. Like nothing was changed at all. I mean, maybe I guess a couple typings here and there, sure, just to screw you over, but like that was not what I was looking for. I mean, I was looking for different types of enemies, maybe a couple gimmicks here and there, stuff like that. But I didn't get that, unfortunately.
The weirdest thing about it too is like after you introduced, because ESBR came out first before the link level update, right? Holy crap! Okay, Cooler, am I about to die? Wait a second, Cooler, you better clutch this out on the Super Saiyan Goku. I put Cooler in the first spot because I'm like, yo, he's about to style on this Goku. What? He's facing pure Saiyans. He's about to double crit. Let's get it. Oh, are you really not going to double super attack? Cooler, why do you have to disappoint your father like this? Come on, man.
Your father.
That's fine. Right? That's fine. Because you know who's about to win this? LR Intelligent Cell. No, he didn't finish him off. Oh my God, this is getting real close.
Oh my God.
Come on, physical LR Cell. If you get a crit here, it's a dub. No crit.
Come on.
All right, we're still going.
I'm dead again. No. Getting close though. These supers left and right. I mean, I used the Whis, but still.
All right, so the link level update came out before ESBR or after?
On JP. For JP, it was before. I think it was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the funny thing is that for ESBR, right, it comes out on global. We have the link level update already, and the strangest thing to me is the fact that ESBR, if you have a somewhat established account, is not particularly difficult. Like, it's hard if you get crappy RNG, but if you get pretty good RNG, then you don't really have anything to worry about. So, like, what were they trying to do? There's nothing new about this game mode. There's nothing fascinating about it. They just have a little bit more HP, a little bit more attack, a little bit more defense. So it's pretty much just Super Battle Road, just like, the harder stages or whatever. Yeah. So it's like, why didn't you come out with something unique, knowing you were going to put this new link level update, which was going to make units way stronger than what they were before? Case in point, the Majins, the Cells, certain units you couldn't bring into SBR and have them consistently perform at a top level. Now they will be able to. And so the strangest thing to me is like me going into an ESBR, right, recording videos, and almost no item running it the first time without ever having done it before. Yeah. That's wild. Like that shouldn't be the case. You should be going into a new extreme game mode and losing. And then after you figure it out, you're like, all right, wow, that was tough, but I got through it. It shouldn't be the first time you do it, no item run. Like, okay, I guess I'll do the next one. Just
yeah, look, as much as Super Battle Road is challenging because, again, they tweak the numbers. I don't want to die to these R units, but hey, my LR is just going to eat it. So what can you do? I did want something different, and I agree with you. I thought they were going to tune everything up differently based on how they were going to operate. I don't know, man. It's a whole other thing. And
are you saying that LR full power Jiren should not be losing to Android 20? Getting one shot by him.
Oh
it looks
my
a little
God.
Weird.
It's a little off. It's a little sus, just a little. Okay.
So yeah, we kind of got off track, but I think it does point out and it highlights how strong some of these characters have become now with this link level update, and we've shown some here. By the way, I finished 16 minutes 43 seconds. Not great, but not terrible.
Right.
We've shown some here that even my units that weren't at link level 10, they were getting close. Like the intelligence cell, I believe almost was, everything was like 8 or 9s, some 10. And then the physical cell was like 7 and 8s. Even at that, they were able to comfortably clear SBR. And this is just like some that we think benefited the most, that increased the most power. There was other units that were stronger than these guys that just got tweaked a little bit more. But now they're just like broken. Like they're dumb strong. It's wild.
They set up a couple, and I died again because I ate another super.
It's all good.
I had two supers. It is what it is. But I just want to finish off this point. Like, okay, just to make it clear to everyone, you don't have to get everything linked level 10. Like, you're free to play. Get it to like 5 at least, 6, and that's just over time, right? That's just something for you to do, and some progression to look forward to. You're not content creators like myself in Periodic, where you're like, all right, I want to get this to level 10, I want to showcase it, blah, 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 blah. We're on a different level. Don't compare yourself to us. But hey, if you get to level 5 and 6, if you were struggling before on some events, this will help you.
100%.
There's one other team category I didn't mention that benefit the most, but it's really hard to see it to your whale like myself, and that is the Bojack team. Because the Hera Clan, like, there's 2 links. I forgot what there was, but the Hera Clan and one other one was
Galactic
like
Warriors.
Like 25% attack and like 20% defense. Some BS like that. You're like, okay. And granted, they're, it's mostly the LR versions, like the SSR, TUR, and LR. They're the ones that have those links. So again, like I said, unless you're a whale and have all those versions, 10 and Rainbow, like I did, you won't really see it until we get a Dokkan Fest exclusive Bojack with the Gohan dual Dokkan Fest at some point. I hope that's Christmas or New Year's for 2021. Me, but they also got a huge buff too. Huge buff.
Do you have the TUR? You have the TUR Bojack, right?
And the SSR.
LR, TUR?
Yeah, LR,
bro, what a
TUR,
combination.
SSR, Rainbow, all link level 10. I've been trying to get a showcase on that, but you know how hard it is to find another LR Bojack friend? It's super difficult, okay? So
there's certain units, like, so for example, like the First Awakened, which used to be like just a 25% attack link, which was of itself insane. Like 25% attack was crazy, and now I'm trying to look up what it actually is, because it's a Bardock link, and I'm trying.
So Goku family, Goku link, pretty much.
Yeah, Bardock Goku, pretty much. Where the hell is the AGL Bardock? Here it is. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. So. We gotta go to when he transforms. All right, here he goes. Now it's 25% attack and 10% defense. So you just add that on. Things like that are just like, what? Saiyan Roar also was a 25%. Like, what is going on here? Like 25%, and then they just add 10% defense because, 25% attack wasn't enough. Like, they just have to be absolutely broken. GT went from 2 key, now just add 10% attack and defense. Like, bro, some of these very strong units have gotten so much stronger. And it's pretty good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, and just to finish off on this note, like, okay, so we thought they would bring content out that would utilize the power of these links, right? But it could also be the other way. They put out this extra level of power just so that they're free-to-play players and beat these events they have struggled to beat, So, like, if they got a couple links up to level 3, 4, 5, and they magically got it to 10, they could beat a Super Battle Road event, or they could beat a Legendary Goku event, or a Infinite Dragon Ball History event. So, like, I mean, it could be right now. They just put it out there. It's only been, like, at most 3-4 months, right? So it could have been just here so that the player base can get used to it, get used to the grind of it if they need it, or focus on specific teams to help them defeat certain events. Sure, that's probably the best way to do it. But maybe a year from now, that's when they'll realize the power of, hey, to beat this, you probably want to bring the First Awakened team, right? And so you got to bring, like, AGL Bardock when he transforms, the EZA LR Super Saiyan Goku, maybe whenever LR Piccolo gets his EZA, because he has First Awaken.
Seriously.
So, like, as much as we kind of complain, like, oh man, this event, like these new events haven't utilized it, it's probably, at least I would like to hope, something they're planning to implement later. Right now, they're just giving us the free taste, let play players kind of enjoy it and get through events they couldn't do before. So,
yeah.
Anyways, we've been off for a little while. Yeah, I got destroyed on this like multiple times. You'll see the footage.
Good,
you'll be like, "What the hell happened?" I'm like, "This is what happened." So
listen,
look,
I'm honored that I was able to carry this Super Battle Road with you. Usually, I'm the one losing, so I'm pretty excited right now.
And again, guys, even though I've whale account and stuff, RNG says you're not winning. You're not winning. So, in any case, thanks a lot, Periodic. Thanks for coming up with the idea,
problem,
coming on the channel. Definitely check part 1 where we talk about the worst unit. If you didn't already see that, there's spicy content there. All right, so definitely check it out on Periodic's channel. Definitely check his channel out completely. Sub to the boy. It's he's got some great stuff going on, man, and he's been working hard. So. Appreciate you being here. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. If you're new here and like the content, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And on behalf of Periodic and myself, thanks a lot, guys. We're out.